Start the lower background. I use a mix of cobalt, indigo, purple, and turquoise to make a really nice sort of blue purple color. You have to get enough light paint in there so that you can see a light tone in the paint. You can see a light and a dark tone. There we go. So I'm just taking the paint, and it's almost like I make the petals, except in a much smaller stroke. There we go. You want your strokes to be pretty. You want them to, in these tiny little spaces, you can't really curve them, but you want them to be, well, I want them to be orderly. For this blue, there is a painter whose name I can't remember, who my grandmother had paintings by him, and I think he was an American painter, and he used this lovely sort of bluish turquoise indigo, and I've just always loved this color. This guy's for the upper background on these paintings, I use a combination of mostly white, some unbleached titanium, Naples yellow, and green, that yellow green, and a lot of medium. I'm going to show you how I mix this up first. Take some white, and really I'm going to be using a lot of this, so I might as well get a big mound of it going. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix in about that much medium, and it's just white, so just mix it in. Then I'm going to tint this a little bit. I'm going to put some a dab of unbleached titanium in it, and I'm not going to mix it in very much. I'm going to put a dab of the yellow-green in, not mix it up very much. And a little Naples yellow. Put a little Naples yellow in to start. Okay. So what you want is a sort of streaky looking mound. Now is where the fun background petal painting starts. So take a big load of paint on your palette knife and start somewhere. It might be a little bit too much, but basically this is what I call petal painting. And what I like to do with this is make an interesting, pretty pattern across the top of the canvas. So you want to get enough of your secondary and tertiary colors. Now there's a word you don't hear every day. So that they sort of outline the your strokes. They really show off your strokes. And you know where I said you don't have to worry about being precise on the petals? Well, this is where you want to worry about being precise. If you can establish a nice pattern and rhythm with your petal painting, you totally highlight the beauty and the color and the looseness of your flowers. I like the circles and the curves. You can really sort of fall into a kind of a trance doing this. You know, not when you're talking to a camera, but just standing here doing it, you can. Let's put a few more on here so you can just, if you pick up another color, like I've got a little magenta in there, really doesn't matter. Makes it more interesting. And here's my finished painting. I love it. Wave hello.
Maxfield Parish.
Maxfield Parish was a painter.
Publisher Parish.